Hi, welcome back. This is Tactical for Operation Warspite, Commonwealth and France, turn 5. The world is still at peace and there's nothing going on. Japan is posturing really aggressively in the Pacific, threatening Sydney and Hawaii this way, and slowly moving down towards Calcutta. Still no war in China yet, so we'll see how this goes. The Axis has Germany just did their build a big buy, so we'll see how this goes. Rolling for tech, the Commonwealth will roll for radar and ASW. We'll start with radar. I'll grab the other one so you guys can see. So radar, so that's a 6, and ASW, and that's a 7. There you go. So not so bad after all. So we're on the board. Oh, and I'll roll for France while I'm here. We'll do advanced artillery because why not? And that's a 1. So, over to buys. The UK is going to buy a militia and infantry, and we'll start a fort in Lower Egypt for a total of 10. The last 4 is going to be an AA. 1 piece of housekeeping. Actually, 2. This... Still pointed it out, but I didn't change it on my board. This militia that I upgraded in Sarawak couldn't be upgraded because there was no supply path. So we decided to, we allowed me to upgrade Delhi and then rail at the same turn. So basically just removing the militia in Delhi, adding it here. So that's simple. And also, when Japan builds the carriers, this bumps up the FEC 1 income, which I didn't know. So this gives us 6. So we'll still spend 5 here to complete the fort in Calcutta, and then we'll have 1 IPC left. Anzac is going to buy an infantry and hope this will stop the big Japanese invasion fleet here that could totally take Sydney for free. So we'll see. But if they do declare war now, they risk having this big monster come their way. So we'll see. So, we have no combat moves. It's basically just moving stuff around again. But now we don't have a transport up in England anymore. So, we're a bit delayed on our stuff here. So what we'll do, we will start by... Okay, I think I'm going to grab this transport, take this infantry, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop in here, and this guy will go in port. And we'll take this marker, because I don't have one close yet. So that's one move. Then we'll do this guy. He'll bring this AA. He'll do 1, 2, 3. Go import in Lower Egypt this way. And this guy will go back down. No, actually, this guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and go import here. 1, 2, 3, and this guy will be using the last S&M movement that we didn't use, and I'll put the import here now because I have one. And then over to here, this guy will go 1, 2, 3, and go back joining the fleet here. And I think this guy is gonna go up like that. This transport is going to go up. This transport is going to go in port here. And now I'm going to take a marker because this annoys me that I don't have one lying around. We'll take this one here. Bring him here. And then that's it. We'll move this fleet as well. So just a matter of time. Those guys will walk into southern England. So 3 infantry, another AA there. Actually, we'll leave one of the AAs into London. And then we'll move the fleet up. So we'll leave a destroyer, a TBD, the 2 subs. We'll leave another destroyer, actually. We'll leave the Anzac one. French can't move now, but these guys will leave the actually in the TBD. But this carrier will go into A27 with the attack bomber, 2 destroyers, a heavy cruiser. We'll bring a TBD actually. So those guys can still move. We'll bring all of these, which is a destroyer, 2 destroyers, a heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and a battleship. And those guys will join the home fleet in here. So we'll have basically the entire British fleet almost located in here. So that's that. And we have that transport here. Okay, so we're fine. So I think that's it for non-coms. We'll place an AA into Cape Town. We'll place this militia into Transjordan. We'll place the newly built fort into this border with Lower Egypt. Place this fort into stage 2 here. And place the infantry in London. And I will retreat 1 infantry that I move back to London like that. I'll also move 1 of the militia that was in southern England, and we'll put it in London. But I don't have a militia token. A lot of units moving around. War is almost close, so gotta get prepared a bit. And there you go, militia. Okay, so going back to placing units, we will place our newly built fort into Calcutta. It's done. The Anzac infantry will go into Sydney. And then we're off to the French. We'll collect income. The UK collects 14, FEC 6, Anzac 3. And now we're off to the French. The French have 9. We'll spend all 9 on 3 infantry. We will basically stay as is, except in the homeland. I think I'm gonna move 2 infantry out to join southern France. And I'll do a cleanup after, and I'll put the 3 newly built in Paris. And that will be it for the French. So that's it for now, I think. So I'll pass things off to Finderup for Italy and see what he's got for us. Maybe he's going to do Germany now, which is the big turn. We'll see. Bye-bye for now.